Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. I just want to take a quick second and address a couple things. First and foremost, like always, I'd like to just thank all of my supporters, all of my subscribers, anybody who likes, shares, or comments under my videos. You guys are just truly amazing, and if it wasn't for you guys, then I don't know if I could continue on doing these general forecasts, because you guys truly inspire me. You really do. Second, I've been receiving a bunch of, I guess, complaints. People kind of getting a little confused about these weekly forecasts because they are labeled, general weekly forecasts for, let's say, fire signs. I'm getting some confused people that are thinking that it's, a reading for all of the fire signs combined, and it's really not. I do break it down by each individual zodiac sign. So I start off with Sagittarius, for instance, but I do go into Leo, and then I do go into Aries. So everybody, each sign, is getting their own forecast. So please just know that. I do, of course, link that below in the description bar, and I even actually list the timestamps as well. So now that that's cleared up, I am on social media now. I do have a Facebook page, so if you're interested in supporting me on Facebook, please do. I have been on Instagram for a while, and if you're interested in receiving a daily oracle reading, I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle card that people do really find truly inspiring. And so if you're interested in that, you can head over to Instagram and definitely follow me on Instagram. If you still are interested in that, but you don't have an Instagram account, you can actually head over to my website. I do have a tab on my website called Daily Guidance. And if you click on that tab, you can actually view all of those daily readings without even having an Instagram account. So that's really neat. Yes, and if you are interested in a private reading, you can just click on my website below. I will be offering 2016 New Year for the full year, New Year forecast as well. So if you are interested in purchasing one of those, you can either email me or just head over to my website. So yes, just stay tuned till you either get to your sun, your moon, or your rising sign. And if you don't know your rising or your moon sign, you can just click on a link that I listed below. It's for a free birth chart calculator. Okay, so just stay tuned. Hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of November 30th through December 6th. Okay, so this is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. Pisces. At the bottom of the deck, I do have the lovely Ten of Cups. Very nice energy. So this is a card that's talking about emotional abundance. This can really be having it all. This is like the whole package. This is a very happy family, happy home. This is 10 cups that runneth over. Emotional abundance, just happiness, joy, being content. So beautiful card to have at the bottom of the deck. So very nice energy. So this first week of December for you could, be very positive. All right, so let's take a look. Okay. All right, so we have a few major arcana cards here, definitely, Pisces. The overall energy of the entire week is actually the Judgment card. So this can be talking about a judgment, literally a decision that needs to be made, a judgment call perhaps by yourself that you might need to make, Or perhaps this can be a judgment call or a decision that needs to be made by someone else around you. It can be being made this week, perhaps literally maybe some sort of judgment or legal decision is maybe being made for some Pisces this week. This card also can represent rebirth or new beginnings. These people here on the card have gone through quite a difficult time, and now they're actually being blessed and being given a second chance. They're being able to rise up from the ashes and actually, you know, be reborn in a sense. They're being given a new beginning. So if you felt as though, you know, if you've gone through some difficult times and you felt as though, you know, things weren't really changing, or you didn't see really any new beginnings in sight really coming in, this could be the week that, you know, things really turn around for you. And you really feel like you're being given a chance to be reborn in a sense. And I say that because right next to the Judgment card, I do have the World card, which can be talking about cycles, long cycles that perhaps have been going on for 8 or 9 years. And now, you know, new cycles might be trying to come in. So new cycles coming to completion, new cycles beginning. That's new beginnings, new chapters in your life. This also can represent traveling. The World card can represent travel. And, you know, it is the first week of December, so some Pisces definitely could be traveling around this time. I'm just taking a look at the rest of your cards. Yeah. And with the World card, it also could be, you know, especially sitting on top of the Hermit here. You actually have the Hermit right below the World, which is another Major Arcana card. You have 4 Major Arcana cards right here. And, you know, with the World, it can be new perspectives, new wisdom. Perhaps, you know, some Pisces, you might have gained some sort of fresh perspective or some sort of wisdom in regards to some particular aspect in your life. And now you're starting this new phase of your life. And maybe, you know, that happened for some Pisces because you maybe took some alone time, you've gone within. I always tend to tell people that, you know, during this time period, things could actually become illuminated to you. I see that very much with this particular card, this particular deck, with this Hermit card here is, you know, it's all about taking some alone time. Yes, going within, trusting your intuition, and, you know, having to rely upon your spirituality if need be, but definitely spending time alone, going within, trusting your inner guidance, and also maybe receiving some sort of clarity or some sort of insight into a particular situation. And I always do tend to look at how the cards kind of interact with one another. And the Hermit is facing the King of Swords here. He is holding his lantern up to the King of Swords. So this could be a particular individual in your life. This could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra man in your life. It can be man or woman because I don't attach gender to the cards. But it's anybody who is just extremely strong. This is a strong character, very independent, logical, analytical character, very fierce individual. You know, he holds this sword quite firmly, and he's not afraid to use it. He's not afraid to cut out negative situations and people out of his life. So, you know, he's very logical, he's very focused, and he's very determined. So, you know, this could be an energy that you're taking on, Pisces, or this could be literally someone in your life, perhaps. Right above the King of Swords, I do have the Four of Cups. So starting out this week, there could be some Pisces that, you know, might be feeling a little emotionally uninspired. This is a card that can represent boredom or feeling flat or even being a little melancholy. But, you know, you can see how down this person is. They look very sad. They look very down. And they're focusing on these cups that are empty. And they're not really noticing this fourth cup that is actually being offered to them. So, you know, definitely in the beginning of this week, Pisces, try to stay as positive as you can. Because yeah, you have some beautiful energies coming in. These are major arcana cards. And if you have felt down or, yeah, if you felt a little down or emotionally uninspired, just know that, you know, there could be something being offered to you. Definitely, you know, pay attention for that, and definitely try to remain as optimistic as you possibly can. You know, you do have the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck as well, which is a lovely card. You also have the Judgment card, but you also have the Justice card, which can be, so for some Pisces, this can be very much like a legal matter. This can be talking about a judgment that's being made, perhaps in regards to some sort of legal court case. And normally when the Justice card comes up like this, what this can be telling me is you might be receiving a judgment this week. You could be getting a yes. When Justice comes in, you know, Justice is ruling in our favor. If you felt as though there was maybe some sort of unbalancing of something going on, or some sort of unfairness taking place, this is an energy, this is an equality coming in and really balancing the scales and bringing about a fairness. So I sense balance coming in, and definitely, you know, if you're looking for a yes answer, this is definitely a yes. Some Pisces are going to be receiving some sort of judgment this week. And you might have felt stuck, because I have the Justice card right next to the Hanged Man. So you might have felt stuck in the past, because the Hanged Man is feeling stuck, is feeling blocked. It's a period of suspense that you know we're in. During this time period, you can, you know, gain a lot of insight, wisdom. It's good for your intuition, but it doesn't always feel the best. It can feel, you know, stuck and blocked sometimes. It's very temporary though, and I really feel like this is you coming out of this. If you're waiting on, let's say, a judgment call, or if you're waiting for things to happen, this is the week with the Judgment card being the overall energy. I feel like, you know, the Hanged Man is now in the past. You're coming out of this period, and justice is actually being served here. And this very well could have something to do with the King of Cups or the King of Swords. But I do have the King of Cups here. But I feel like this is you, no matter if you're male or female, Pisces, because cups definitely represent your sign. So I feel like this is you. So this judgment call can definitely have something to do with maybe an air sign, or just someone with these characteristics. Or even maybe for some of you, a Virgo, because the Hermit card can represent Virgo. Or even maybe maybe a Libra as well, which is an air sign. Yeah, and directly underneath the Hanged Man here, I do have the Four of Swords. So these cards can be a little similar, but I really don't feel like these are connected. I feel like for some of you, they very well could be. This could just be saying, you know, you felt like things weren't moving forward, and finally they're moving forward. But what I kind of feel for some Pisces is you've gone through a lot. If this is a court case, I feel like you've gone through a lot. You've waited, you've reflected, you've gone within, you've waited. So now, you know, you're tired, and there could be some Pisces that, you know, now it's time to recharge. It's your time to actually take a break and not have to worry and stress and worry about when are things happening, when are things occurring. You know, this is a soldier who comes off the battlefield and, you know, he's tired. He needs to recharge his batteries. He needs to kind of regain his strength in a sense. So I feel like for some of you, this is like a relief. I'm really picking up on that. And so this is your time to finally get some rest, but not have to worry about everything that's been going on. So lovely card. Yeah, so definitely judgment coming in, decisions being made, things even becoming illuminated perhaps, and it can be about this King of Swords character, definitely. So you could start off the week feeling a little gloomy, a little down, Pisces, but then, you know, the world comes in. It's you know, cycles are ending and new cycles are beginning. So new insights, new phases of your life actually beginning. Judgment comes in, and you know, we have some balancing occurring and just good things coming in. So what I'm going to do now, Pisces, is actually just draw you an additional card to see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to add for the sign of Pisces. Please show me some additional guidance for Pisces. Additional guidance for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know? Pisces, 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 Pisces. Please show me an additional message for Pisces. Okay. This is actually a major arcana card, Pisces, in this deck, and it's new beginnings. So in the traditional tarot, Pisces, this is actually the Fool. So, you know, lots of major arcana cards here, Pisces, lots of big energy. This is beautiful. Each and every journey begins with the all-important first step. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you, and it usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that those important choices are needed and are about to be made. And should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge you to move forward. At times it can be daunting when you're faced with new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that your inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into these tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and laugh. Beautiful reading. I think this is going to be a very powerful, beautiful week for you, Pisces. So I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great week. Take care. Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting November 30th through December 6th. And this is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. All right, Cancer, let's get started. All right, Cancer, and I always take a peek at the bottom of the deck. You do have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can be talking about feeling flat or bored or just emotionally uninspired this week. It also can be a card for me where you might be focusing a little bit too much on the negative and you need to really focus more on the positive. You can see on the card this person's a little down, they're a little melancholy, and they're really paying attention to these empty cups that, you know, they have in front of them, but they're not noticing that there's actually being, you know, an offer is being made to them. It's a beautiful offer. It's a full cup, and they're not really seeing it. So for some Cancers, this can be a week where there actually could be some sort of offer that wants to come in for you. And maybe if you're not watching this reading, you might miss it. But those of you that are watching this reading, you might actually be able to notice it now and take advantage of this beautiful offer. And then because it's cups, it's always an offer of love. It's something that's gonna, you know, make you happy. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the cards. Okay, interesting, Cancer. So only one Major Arcana card, which is very good, and it is the Hermit here, which does talk about spirituality and our intuition, going within, spending time alone, you know, really looking towards your inner guidance. And, you know, if you are spending time alone this week, which I believe you will be, you know, it's very... definitely it's very possible for some Cancers that things might be coming illuminated to you this week. There could be some sort of clarity, or maybe things come aware to you, or things become illuminated for you this week. Because, you know, I always, for the most part with this particular card, I always tend to notice this lantern more than anything. You can see how bright it is around the lantern. So definitely, if you spend time alone, I think that you will benefit, Cancer, this week. Now, right next to the Hermit, I do have the Four of Swords. This is definitely letting me know that in the beginning of this week, you will be definitely spending time alone. Definitely recharging your batteries. This is, you know, typically a soldier who's been out to battle. He's tired, he's exhausted. You know, now is his time to rest, recharge his batteries, and refuel in a sense. So I definitely see you spending time alone. And it could be because perhaps maybe a decision that was made in the past, or maybe a decision that you're making maybe to spend time alone. I do have the Two of Swords here. This can be talking about a stalemate situation, or some sort of tough decision that you might have had to make. And it very well could have been in regards to maybe some sort of heartache or breakup for some Cancers. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like for some Cancers, this is a decision that you had to make in regards to maybe some sort of loss that you might have suffered, or in regards to maybe some sort of heartache that you might have endured somehow, some way, whether that be from maybe a bad relationship, or maybe from some particular situation that maybe hurt you in some way. You perhaps made a decision to take this little break. You made a decision to spend time alone, to go within. And maybe it's because, you know, you're just tired. Maybe you felt like everybody was against you. I have the Five of Rods here as the overall energy, which the Five of Rods can be very much you having to be... This is it has a very annoying energy. It's all about petty differences and petty arguments, and differences of opinion, and debating individuals, but it's always over very insignificant and petty things. It can be someone trying to start a fight with you. It can be someone nagging you. It can be nitpicking, and it's always over nonsense. It's not over anything substantial. It's not like a big conflict. It's just more annoying than anything else. So you might have just got sick of listening to this, or sick of dealing with this sort of energy, and that could be why you're maybe spending some time alone. This also can be competition within the workplace. So if you are working for perhaps like a major company, a big company or something like that, you could have a lot of competition around you, and that can get tiresome as well. So depending on which, you know, Cancer you are, you know, that could be why you're taking a break. But I think towards the end of the week, you know, I think this break is going to serve you well, because I think you're going to come back pretty strong, pretty passionate and driven. You have the Queen of Rods here, and I really feel like this is your energy. It's a fiery energy. This can be like a fire sign person around you, or someone with these energies, but I really feel like this is you. I feel like you're taking a break and then you're coming back really strong and fiery, because this is the queen that she can really multitask. She has a ton of energy. She's incredibly optimistic as well. She's optimistic. She can multitask. She can do multiple different things at once. She's incredibly creative. And she's ready. She's ready to go and get things accomplished. So I really feel like, you take a break and then you come back. And you come back strong. And now you're ready to fight. You're ready to defend yourself, because I have the Seven of Rods right next to the Queen of Rods. And this is a strong person. This is a person who has a lot of courage and is standing their ground. They're standing up for their beliefs. They're standing up for themselves. They're standing up for what they want. They're being attacked by all these people around them, but you know what? They're defending themselves, and they're not caving. They're not running away. This is them dealing with their situations at hand, and they're taking care of stuff right then and there. And this is your energy. This is fantastic, Cancer. Right below the Queen of Rods, I do have the Page of Pentacles, which can be, very good news in regards to your finances or perhaps your career. This could definitely be like some sort of news or communication coming in regards to your career. This can definitely be some sort of opportunity coming in. Pages can be new beginnings as well. So this can definitely be news about your finances, or this can be an opportunity in regards to making more money. It's definitely a beautiful card, and I feel like, you come back strong, you come back quite driven and fiery and ready to kind of tackle everything that's, going on around you. And maybe that's where this Page of Pentacles comes in, maybe if you do work for a large company, someone sees this, they see this passion, they see this energy, and, maybe they come to you with this offer. Right next to the Page of Pentacles, I do have the King of Pentacles. So this very well could be like your boss or someone presenting you with this offer, because I always tend to look at how the cards are, interacting with one another, and he is looking directly at this Page of Pentacles here. So this could be you, or this could be someone around you. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or this could be just someone with these earthy characteristics, someone very stable, practical, grounded, someone who's, a leader, and someone who's just well-rounded. They're, very, very good at making money, very good at handling money. So this definitely could be like your boss presenting you this offer, or news about maybe a particular work situation or something like that. Or this could be, someone someone around you, someone you work with. I think financially things are looking good for you this week. I don't see any, bad financial cards. I think that, you just might need a rest. You have a lot going on, I feel like, Cancer. And you just really might need a rest. But financially, I think that, you definitely have either some news or a new beginning. It's one or the other. And it can be different for all of you, because this is a general reading. Some of you are just getting news or communication about perhaps maybe your career, or perhaps maybe about an opportunity or something along those lines. And then others, you could be starting maybe a little side project, or maybe a little side job that you might have to make more money. It really can be different for all of you. So, overall, I think it looks like it's going to be a great week. What I'm going to do now, Cancer, is just pull you an additional card and see what else Spirit wants to add. So please show me an additional message for Cancer. Please show me an additional message for Cancer. Additional guidance for Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know for this week? Cancer, 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 Cancer. Cancer. Whoa. Cards are coming out. Okay. All right, Cancer. This is a major arcana card. Wow. It is Triumph. Major Arcana card in this deck. All right. The power of your soul is pushing and nudging you to steadily move forward. Whether you're setting new goals and developing ideas or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. For you to be single-minded and focus on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if they were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. The Triumphant card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of your life's ups and downs and challenges. This is the time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as use your inner resources that are within you. In the traditional tarot, this is the Chariot card. So Cancer, again, I feel like this is going to be a great week. A lot going on here, and you know, this beautiful card at the end really is like, I think it resonates perfectly. You need a rest, but it's for your own good. This card is suggesting for you to tap into your inner resources. That's your inner guidance, your intuition, you know, your inner knowledge, everything that you've acquired in your lifetime, and really use it to make things manifest. And just remain driven. Definitely, when you come out of this period, definitely just remain focused, driven, optimistic, and fiery. And I think it's going to serve you quite well this week, Cancer. So I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great week, Cancer. Take care. Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting November 30th through December 6th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, let's get started. Alright, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Justice card. So the Justice card can literally be talking about maybe some sort of legal issue or contract. It can also be a yes answer if you're looking for a yes or no answer this particular week, Scorpio. And it also can refer to balance. If you felt as though maybe something unfair was done to you, this is definitely maybe a week that justice, the energy of the Justice card is coming in. There will be an equality, balancing to the scales, if you would, coming in, and things being made fair. So a great card. There could be some Scorpios that are maybe signing a contract this week. But let me take a look at the rest of the cards here. Okay, so you have a few major arcana cards, not many. All right, we're starting out, Scorpio, with the Five of Rods, which can be competition within the workplace. I feel like that's probably what this is for you right in the beginning of the week. It can be a very annoying energy as well. This can be a card that talks about petty differences, petty arguments, maybe people around you trying to get under your skin, nitpick you or nag you in some way. But I feel like for the majority of Scorpios, because this Five of Rods is sitting right next to the Three of Pentacles, this is going to be like competition within the workplace. I really am picking up on that. Or these could actually be some individual Scorpio that right in the beginning of this week you actually might have to be working with. And you might not necessarily like all of these people. And because this is a general reading, this isn't always a negative thing. This doesn't have to be negative, and it might not resonate with all of you. Some of you, this is just competition, and then others, this could be people that you might actually have to work with. Because the Three of Pentacles is here, and this can be talking about working within groups or working within a team. This is also a card that can sometimes come up when we are being watched at work. So if there are people around you that maybe are trying to annoy you or maybe trying to get under your skin in some which way, definitely don't add fuel to the fire. Walk away, because there could be some sort of eyes on you, maybe higher ups or a boss or something like that watching you. And you could really use this card to your advantage, because if you show off your skills and show off your energy, lots of good things can come from that. You can receive raises, promotions, or any good good things can come from that. So definitely take advantage of that, but also keep that in the back of your mind if you are dealing with some sort of maybe immature people or some sort of maybe negative people around you. I do have, the Five of Rods here, and then I have the Five of Swords directly below. So this can be a card of sometimes deceit, conflicts, loss, short-lived victories. Someone perhaps, tries to get under your skin and they try to maybe start a little argument with you, and perhaps, they walk away from it like, ha ha ha, I'm the victor, I just won. But, just keep in mind that no, they didn't win. They're, they don't look good, first of all. They didn't come out on top. They don't look good. And, you don't want to really get involved with this. So both of these cards have, like messages letting you know to not even bother. If you can leave the situation or walk away from it, just do that, because that's the best advice. But this can be in regards to somewhere you work, Scorpio. Interesting enough, what's next to the Five of Swords is actually the Lover's card, which can be also talking about something within the workplace. This can be talking about a partnership that you might have. There could be some Scorpios that perhaps own a company, or they have some sort of partnership or something like that. Or perhaps maybe you have this competition around you. Maybe some of the competition, maybe someone tries to get under your skin or starts an argument with you. You do handle it correctly, because that maybe, there's bosses or managers around you watching you, and maybe it works out for your benefit, and someone from the company that you work for actually comes to you with a contract. Maybe they offer you a higher position or something, because you might have handled this situation actually appropriately or very professionally. So this could be the decision. Instead of this being a partnership for some Scorpios, this could be a decision that you're making whether to sign this contract and maybe take a position, because the Lover's card can actually be talking about a decision that needs to be made, and it can be something that you're really going to weigh between your head and your heart. Your logic versus your emotions. You're really going to kind of weigh the two and see, what your heart desires, and kind of be quite logical with making this decision as well. So, definitely interesting start to the week. Definitely. The overall energy, Scorpio, is the Eight of Cups, which for me, I actually quite like this card. This is all about movement, moving forward. This is positive movement forward. Traditionally, this is a card that talks about emotionally investing a lot into a situation, but it no longer serves you, so you're choosing to walk away from it. So it can be sort of, I guess, kind of negative, if you even want to use that word. But to me, that's not really what this card talks about. that's like my alternate meaning. For me, I see this very much as, you know, a positive card, because even if you did emotionally invest a lot into a situation and you're walking away from it now because it no longer serves you, that's for your own good. That's actually going to bring you to a much better place, and it's going to allow new energies and new beginnings to come into your life. So that's actually very beneficial to you. So I always see this card, no matter what, as a positive card, no matter what. So for me, I see this as positive movement forward. You're moving forward. There could be some Scorpios that are moving up within the company, definitely. This is growth. This is expansion. This is movement forward. There could be some Scorpios that are choosing maybe to walk away from a partnership, because this is a general reading, but I feel like for the majority of you, this is you moving positively forward, whether that be within your career or within your romantic life. And it is going to bring you to a very joyous and very happy place. You have the Sun card, which is beautiful, Scorpio. This is the most optimistic card in the entire deck. This card is just about success, prosperity, happiness, joy, just being content, having that childhood joy, that joy that you only experience when you're a child. This can also be letting me know that, you know, because you have the energy of the Sun this week, Scorpio, you very much could be in the spotlight. And I you know, sense that strongly in the beginning of the week here, that you very much could be in the spotlight. The spotlight could be on you. But you know what? This is a very blessed, fortunate energy. So use this energy to your advantage. Don't get discouraged, and don't, you know, have any sort of negative thoughts about yourself, because you're gonna be fine. This situation here is going to bring you to, you know, abundance. It's going to bring you to being just happy and content. It's such a beautiful card, and it's sitting directly next to you. It's sitting next to the Queen of Cups. So this is you, Scorpio, no matter if you're male or female. This is you just being, you know, just happy. This is you happy. This is you, I feel like this is you content. This is you fulfilled. You can see how she's holding that cup. That cup is full. She has everything that she wants. You know, this is, whatever situation this is bringing you just happiness, Scorpio. Now, I do have the Four of Pentacles here underneath the Queen of Cups. So this is a very conservative card for me. I feel like you're not spending as much as you're saving. You're saving a lot more, which is really good. So I think financially, I think the money that you do have coming in, you are saving it more than you're spending it, which is good. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. I think you're being quite conservative with your money. For others, because this is a general reading, you could be holding on to something a little bit too tightly, and it doesn't even have to be financial. You could be holding on to something else in your life quite tightly. For some of you, it could be holding on to maybe this Knight of Pentacles, because I do have the Knight of Pentacles on the other side of the Four of Pentacles. So there could be an earth sign in your life, or just maybe someone with these Knight of Pentacles characteristics, someone who's very methodical, someone who's very practical and grounded. And, you know, and because this is a general reading, you know, that can be the case for some Scorpios, but for others, I feel like this is an energy. This is definitely an energy of you moving forward, and you're moving forward. Things might not be happening like suddenly. This might have been a long process, and you're just going down this road of like maybe transformation, and it's really happening at a slower kind of pace. Things are happening, but they're happening maybe slower than maybe some of you would like, or actually maybe now they actually could even be starting to pick up some, because this Knight he brings things in, but sometimes they take a little bit longer to come in fully. You see little signs of things happening, and you see little signs of, you know, things changing and things coming in. And then one day you finally see the whole picture. Because this knight moves quite slowly, quite cautiously, quite carefully. He actually is, he's a planner, and he's very strategic, and he's very methodical with his planning. So this could be your energy, or this could be just the energy around you of, you know, things coming in slowly. They're coming in, but they're just coming in slowly but surely. I think it's going to be a great week for you. I really, really do. I think, you know, the energy of the sun is with you. It's going to be just a wonderful, wonderful week. You know, some of you definitely, like I said, with this beginning situation here, definitely walk away and just stay professional and walk away. And I think that that will be noticed if there is someone around you maybe trying to start some sort of confrontation with you. Just know that, you know, someone could be watching this, and actually good things can come from that. So I don't see this really as a negative thing. Everything does happen for a reason, and if this particular situation is happening, it's meant to happen because you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be put in a very nice light. You're going to look good in this situation. You're going to come out on top, and you're going to look nice in this situation, and it actually could lead you somewhere better. It could lead to like a job promotion. It could lead to like a raise or something like that. So definitely awesome. So I am going to pull you an additional card, Scorpio, just to see what else Spirit wants to add. So please show me an additional message for Scorpio. Please show me an additional message for Scorpio. Some additional guidance for Scorpio. Please show me some additional guidance for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know? Additional message for Scorpio. Okay. I pulled for you, Scorpio, the heart chakra. Okay, it says, parallel to the heart, this chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. Balancing this area may take a while, but you should allow all the time you need to do so. The healing energy can get through and flow freely. By loving yourself and others, as well as learning forgiveness, you'll become more attuned with Spirit. So there could be some Scorpios that definitely have to balance their heart chakra. But I think you're going to have a really nice week. Very nice week. Definitely there could be some Scorpios that are definitely benefiting from a particular situation. Just please know that you could be in the spotlight. Definitely with the energy of the sun. But overall, I think you're going to be very happy. It's going to be a nice week for you. And financially, things are looking good as well. There even could be an opportunity definitely coming in. That could be a raise. It could be a promotion. Definitely. Or an offer of some sort of financial opportunity or offer being made to you. So wonderful week. Wonderful reading, Scorpio. I do hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a great week. Take care.